And the thing that's missing from today's generation of adults, like you and me and people like us,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm specifically talking about males, is that we were taught to harden up.
Yeah.
We were not allowed to cry. We were not allowed to show our emotions. We were not allowed to be soft. We were not allowed to be sensitive. We were always taught, you're the man of the house. You have to do
Yeah.
some shit. And I think
And
that's what
that's not.
fucks us up.
Yeah, that's not good for anyone.
No, that fucks us up. That turns people into abusers, whether it
Yeah.
be physical, emotional, mental, sexual, or even drugs and alcohol. Like people
Yeah.
like us, we don't get a pass. Like if a woman cries, 100 million people are gonna run over to that woman and comfort her and tell her it's all gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
But if I sat here and cried, I have a handful of like what 3 people that are gonna come and just be like, "You're all right, bro. We got this. We can handle this. You can handle this. You've handled worse than this. What's up?" And it'll go from being soft to harden up, cunt.
Yeah.
And people wonder why we get in trouble. People wonder why we act out. You told me not to be soft, so here I am with a fucking AR-15.
Yep.
And what's your favorite pickup line? Hey lady, are you in American school? Because I'd like to shoot some kids up inside of you. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. But if you laughed at that, well then, that's
I
fucked
can
up
say
too.
that's one I haven't heard before.
But nah, like for real though, we are at a disadvantage as males.
We are.
And I'm not saying, like we're being oppressed or,
No.
like the world is against us. We are against ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine how many times you've started to cry and a parent or guardian has says you better stop crying or I'll give you something to fucking cry about.
Yeah.
We were never given proper, or some of us were given that proper nurturing. I'll admit that I had a lot of female figures in my life that have, said, it's okay to cry, man.
Yeah. I've always had that support from my family too.
But then on the other side of that same family, it's if you cry, you ain't my son. If you cry, you ain't my family. If you cry, blah, 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 blah. People need help. Whether they are
Yeah.
male, female, trans, non-bi, this, that, they, the other. It doesn't matter what you are. Get some fucking help.